She the Entertainer, but we also have Leah Marie. And we both know who those two people are, definitely. And anybody else who's listening, if you want to shout out, go into the live radio and chat and say, hey, because I will shout you out. Now we're back and we're about to get an exclusive from Art of Noise. So, Art, what's the tea?
What's the tea? So this is so crazy. So, like, I had a lot of DMs after the premiere. You know, I went live and I wasn't talking in flesh. I had deactivated my flesh because I wanted to speak in spirit. So those who know that didn't get an opportunity or don't know that I'm actually in tune with my spirituality. So I actually got an email like last Friday for Bad Monkey. So I will be featured on Bad Monkey in another cameo. And this one is so big because it is by Warner Brothers Production. So this is probably one of the absolutely biggest sets thus far. Bad Monkey is starring Vince Vaughn, and the list goes on. So many dope people. He was actually a really, really great guy to be on set with, and to be a part of Bad Monkey is awesome. So stay tuned because it will be coming out on Apple TV. I think it's about 1 month of filming.
That's what's up, Apple TV. That's big time right there. Bad Monkey.
Yeah.
Make sure you stay tuned. And you know what? You got to get your little detective on because Art will tell you, I spotted her legal beagle name in the credits on Secret Society too. So you know I'm going to be looking deep into Bad Monkey.
that was very big. And also, I have my artist, Nino Gaines. He just dropped Royal Oats, and we have some exclusive, actually an exclusive collab that's going to be coming. So y'all wait for that. And then also I wanted to introduce the world to my new artist that is a part of my management, Dice Lee Official. And we're actually in a process of reconstructing everything about him musically. I think that he's been overlooked a lot, and he is super talented, and he definitely does everything that he needs to do as an artist. It's just, presentation is everything. So keep on streaming, all the Nino songs. Royal Oats is out now on all platforms. And then also Dice Lee Official has other songs coming, and also a feature coming with the one and only Amari Love, the one that got me into the TV experience in the first place. I gotta shout him out because I would not be on any TV shows or any movies if it had not been for him first introducing me to love and hip hop.
Nice. And you see that? She's still giving credit to everybody else. But we're going to tell you something real quick here, Miss Art of Noise. The credit is you, honey, because without you, there wouldn't be anything coming your way. Because you had to work and put some effort into it, and we're going to applaud you for that.
Definitely, I appreciate that. It's not easy, and it's definitely not for the weak. You have to really want it. And I think my friends have seen things in me, and my followers, my supporters have seen things in me. Shout out to Leah Marie because she sees things that I never know I could do, like singing and rapping. I don't really necessarily see myself as an artist in that area, but at some point, shout out to Leah Marie, Dante Taz, and Samir. We do have a song together that will be dropping at some point. So y'all just gotta wait, because if you want to hear a different fabric of art, I'm definitely making some noise because Leah was not playing with me. I thought it was a joke. And now I am officially on a song with her, Samir, and Dante Taz on the drums. So it's gonna be crazy.
I just have a good feeling it's gonna be off the chain. And, and I know Leah Maria don't play around because, she's got a show called The Outlet on YouTube. So you want to all go check that out, too, because it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Even with her co-host, with Dante and I, I'm playing Dante. I love you. Now, Art, where can people find you? Give me the list of everything and every place people can find you to get in collaboration, or they want to maybe be one of your artists. Spill it all.
Well, definitely they can follow me on Instagram @_Art of Noise. I do have a business page on Facebook, The Art of Noise 305-314. And then also, to see the active side of where I actually practice my craft is TikTok. Dread 314305. I go live there. You know, we do a lot of great things. I use that platform to master the art of like acting, but also to give back to those. I do praise and worship on there. We do giveaways on there. We do, you know, sneak peeks of things that I am doing, because on TikTok, when you save a live, it doesn't save it to where people can actually play it back. So I love that aspect of it because it's organic and it's in the moment. And, you know, if you go on TikTok and if I find talent there, and it's everywhere. It's strictly _Art of Noise on Instagram, TikTok, Dread 314305. And if you want to be featured on my website, it is www.adonispaon.com, and you can actually fill out a form and tell me what sound do you make, and are you really ready to be a part of the Art of Noise catalog?
Ooh, are you really ready to be a part of the Art of Noise catalog? Now, Art, I know you schooled me on Instagram Live a little while ago about how to say your name. Can you say it for me? Because, you know, Granny doesn't know how to say things right sometimes, and I'm gonna put the, you know, the crunch on myself here. So, Art, please correct me.
Yeah, so you know, always been Adonis. The T is silent, and then obviously you saw my government. You know what I mean? My legal name, Brandy. You know, but a lot of people just go by Art because it's a lot more easier, and it's crazy because people call me Art on Instagram and people call me Dread on TikTok. So you never really hear the name unless you go to my site and you actually, you know, see where it all started was just journalism. So you actually get to see that on the website. So if you haven't checked it, you want to check it because you never know who you may see that has been featured or who is coming to next.
Right. And you know what, Art, I'm looking in the chat right now and I see a lot of, I love you, Art. Ooh, we love you, Art. Hey, Choco Baby. I see you got a lot of love in the chat right now going on big time. And Art, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, they came out full force for Miss Art of Noise. And now, Art, can you leave my audience with anything you would like them to know, some inspirational words, whatever it is, just give them something to keep them going.
Absolutely. I used to tell myself a long time ago, I used to say, I wish I could fast forward my life to my most happiest moments and pause it. But then I thought about it. I'm like, if I fast forward my life to my most happiest moments and pause them, then I wouldn't be able to see what it took for me to get to where I'm going. I learned this from one of my TikTok followers also. Shout out to Miss Moody. She said that if you ever wanted to hide anything that you're doing from anybody, write it down because nobody believes it. And lastly, but this is something I say all the time. The word impossible says, I'm possible. So if you affirm and you think and you grow rich, read the book and set a plan and set goals, because everything that you want, you are your own critic, you are your own competition. So there is nothing that can stop you from reaching those, what people say, unobtainable goals, but you. So as long as you're okay with who you see when you look in the mirror, you're going to be successful. And also, if you want to know what your future looks like, take a look at your friends and see who's around you. And if you want to know for real, if the audio ain't matching a video, it's not worth it. And if your friends don't match your bank account, then you shouldn't be friends. And I'm not talking monetary. I'm simply talking about work ethic, diligence, obedience, just being ambitious. So stay ambitious, pray before you lay, and let God lead you to the rest of the way. The check is already been written. He's just waiting on you to cash in on it.
Nice. I dig it. Now, stay with me for just a minute. Now, everybody listening, we got a contest going on here on the Talk app. If you're on the main page and you see that little red banner that says win prizes, click it, put your Cash App, put your Apple tag, whatever you have, put it in there and get a chance to win 50,000 change, cha-ching. If you don't know what 50,000 is in change, that's $500. But hey, we all need a little extra gas money. Right, Art?
That's a fact.
And I want y'all to stay tuned because, after my show, Mr. Marcel comes on and he plays the smooth jams always. If you want to catch the replay of Art of Noise, you're going to want to go into the Connect tab, hit that more, and look for Granny Wowz's face. Hit me in the face and you're going to hear and see all my interviews that I have done recently played in a loop. It goes in a loop, so you're going to have to watch and catch the interview that you want to get. But it's there 24/7, so make sure you catch those replays as well. And Art, I want to thank you so much for being live with me today and giving us all the tea on you. And I'm happy to shine this light on you, and it's been a true pleasure. I'm going to go take a break in a minute after we say goodbye. But I want to make sure, Art, I hope you feel special because you're very, very important to many, many of us. And we highly appreciate you and all the work that you've been doing. And I just got to say that from Granny Wowz's heart to you, Art of Noise. We love you.
I definitely appreciate. I love everybody that's in the chat. And I really appreciate this opportunity to finally actually start receiving the flowers. I didn't know how to, so now I am. And so it's an honor and a pleasure. And I feel very privileged to be a part of the show today. One last thing. Make sure y'all go to _clothing and use my code ARTXESOM to get 10% off because I am a brand ambassador for ESOM Clothing. If you want to follow the drip and wear what I wear on my back, that's where you go to get that.
And if you guys haven't seen how Art of Noise dresses, you really need to go check out her Instagram and her TikTok because the drip is real. The drip is real. Thank you again, Art. And we're going to go to a commercial and I will be right back with you guys in just a few moments.